bottom of my feet, they ache.
Yo, 10 miles got you delusional, boy.
They like the bottom of my feet ache.
Yeah.
My whole bottom was soaked.
Yeah.
And it's just started raining now.
Yeah. Yeah, so this pre-rain, I'm soaked.
Pre-rain, I was soaked. Go ahead, man. Bring us in. I'll be right back.
What's going on, people? This is the INQUIRES I'm Walt Mars. That was B Horace. And we got another one for y'all today, man. Listen, we fresh off of exercising, staying active. INQUIRES is in full effect. You know what I'm saying? If you haven't done so already, go ahead and like your boys. Go ahead and subscribe to your boys. Go ahead and follow everything that you need to do. The Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and any other social media platform you could think of.
We on all of them.
We here, man. And we here. And it's only getting better. B, you got your water?
I do. Listen, man, I got water right here.
Good. That's good, man.
I hang, you know what I'm saying? And that's all it is. Water is life. It's so crazy. Do you know recently they put in a boil water advisory in Baltimore? Did you know that?
I did not.
Yeah, you talk about nervous. I mean, I don't know if I know some of you might be Kool-Aid drinkers.
But does that affect it even if does the advisory go in effect even if you work with a Brita? If you got the Brita?
Yes, because it was E. coli. Right? E. coli comes from human and animal waste. And that was apparently like in the water. And you gotta boil it for like at least a minute to get that out. But Brita doesn't take that out, right? So I'm over here like, God dang. Right? You gotta drink water at your own risk. And water is life, man. I think I had to mention it in other chapters before. We like an earth ourselves, you know what I mean? We everything. So, if the world is made up of 70% water, so is your body. You know what I mean? So
and that's not. Hold on. 1 second. Let me just correct your verbiage there. It's not if the world is made up 70% of your body, and so is your body. It's 70% of water, and so is your body.
Right.
So you're absolutely right. It's not a matter of if.
I'm just saying that to say that, water is so essential. It's so important. Hydration is continuous, and to live in 2022 and allegedly the greatest country on earth, and have to worry about your drinking water. That's pretty bad, So I'm glad they just lifted it. It maybe lasted for a week. And they was telling people get bottled waters and giving out gallons of water. But they telling people you had to do this with they wanted people to use gallons of water to wash their vegetables, brush their teeth, anything that would go inside the body. And it's like, yo, that's scarce, man. Listen, when I was younger, we used to drink tap water like it was like the water.
Yeah, water from the water hose and all that.
But for real, we got the kid. This a running on. It's a running bill. Y'all know, I'm saying? I'm Coach Park out there. Go Titans. And you know what I mean? I gotta come out there X amount of days a week, and we gotta bring the kids water. Do we have to? I don't know if we really have to, but it's one of the things that, as a leader, I think you should take on and make sure your troops are hydrated. But back in the day when we was doing two a days, I remember Coach Ben Eaton. He had a whole rack it was a rack that they hooked up to a hose. It was like a sprinkler line, and it came out with straight water.
Yeah. And
we was like,
but it was good as I don't know what, man.
Oh, man. Look, if we was in the I went to Dunbar. That's in the heart of the ghetto, right? Yeah. The heart of the projects at that time. And yo, I'm trying to tell you, we was straight up drinking that water, man. Straight lead water. But
yeah,
it was good though.
But you here today?
I'm here today, ain't I?
Yeah, straight up. But I remember I know it came from like a sink in the janitor's closet, honestly.
That's rough, yo.
Yeah, I'm telling you, like, I'm pretty sure it did, but we was all cool with it. We was like, man, nobody brought their own water.
Yep, nobody brought their own water. That's a fact. That's a fact. Nobody brought their own water. When we first started to practice in the summer, and I had Kung Fu Graham out there. Yep. I was bringing the water for me, right? In my little water source, and I had a water for him too. And I was like, well, everybody, these kids should be bringing water. And like maybe after the second or third day, when I'm like, these kids are not bringing water, nor like their parents.
You might need to go ahead and get how many kids?
11. No. Like it's
yeah, I forgot. We can't give away them secrets. I forgot. But look, so you might need to just do that Costco, because you can get like 80 waters for $8.
Yeah. I went to Sam's Club and got it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they got the same.
Yeah, same thing. Same click.
I'm pretty sure they got the same exact thing. Like I ain't even, you know what I mean? Just one is named Kirkland and one is named what's Sam's Club?
Members Mark.
Yeah, that's it. Same water, same vendor and everything. Different package.
Hey, that's how you play, man. That's why. You know what I'm saying? You want to make the McDougal's or McDonald's?
Yeah. McDowell's.
You
gotta do McDowell's.
We got what was that called? The big what?
It wasn't the Big Mac, it was the Damn. That's gonna bug me all day, yo. I'm gonna have to look it up right now. Yeah. But go ahead, man.
Ours is made without sesame seeds.
Yeah. No, I think it was the what's name?
The Big Mac?
I think it was still the Big Mac, and he was like this, but isn't that company? He was like, no, whoa. He said, is that he has to be in the sesame seed bud.
They got the golden arches. We got the golden what? Oh God. We gonna figure it out. We gonna figure out the name for that. Yo, comment below. We gonna figure out this name.
Hey, I think was it the Big Mick?
I think so. That's how. The Big Mick. That's it.
Big Mick. Yeah, it was the Big Mick.
It's all the same.
But there's no sesame seeds on the bun though.
But sesame seeds, 2 all beef patties, sauce, lettuce, cheese.
Look, but you telling me that looks like McDonald's?
No way.
You telling me that right there look like?
Don't get it twisted. He prints his own money.
Hey, listen. And I'm gonna go ahead and use that as a segue, right? To let you know that even though it might look the same, doesn't necessarily mean it's the same.
That's it.
When you out here on your mundane routine, wake up, go run, read, and all that other stuff, and you doing it, it seems like it's over and over and over and over and repeating itself. And you seem like you're just doing the same thing, seem like you're staying still. Somewhere in there is something different. You've seen different views when you was out there running. Maybe it was 2 people on the road with you this time, vice one. You know what I mean? Like something is different.
I got a horn beat today.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Maybe there's get out the road. I'm gonna say, was that a good thing? But not on the real, because when you view it as if it's the same, you get bored of it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You get bored. You don't want to run no more. You don't want to keep reading because you think that it's boring. I'm the one that struggle with the reading. Like, I don't feel like continuing. You know what I'm saying? Like I just, but it's something new that you're learning every single time that I pick up a book. And I'm going to say this, and we can put this on record. Every single time I pick up a book, within them 10 pages that I read that day,
mm-hmm.
something sparks in my mind.
It's to me, I would go to say that nothing is really different. It's nuances, right? It's not really new, it's nuance, right? So like I'm reading The Dichotomy of Leadership, right, by Jocko Willink right now. And right, he's pretty motivational, right? And you know, as I've been on like my little book journey and trying to just educate myself, right, being autodidactic.
Hold on. You're not just gonna speed past that as if I know what that means. You said being what?
Autodidactic.
That's that master's program talking to you right now. Look, go.
The miseducation of the Negro. He said, it's all of our duties to be able to teach. We should have the skill to teach ourselves, right? You should be able to teach yourself.
I read The Miseducation of the Negro.
All right, yeah. Hey, it's a popular book. You should, right? You should read it. If you had, don't I got it? It might be on my Kindle. But you know, dang, do I still have it? Listen, y'all, I gave a whole bunch of books away. I was because I was tired of carrying them all. Carter G. Woodson.
That's made me look it up.
Carter G. Woodson, right? And he said we got to teach ourselves. Yeah, I guess I must have gave that book away. But yeah, so like, dang. So what was I even getting at? Oh, so either way, with that, you get different nuances when you read different things, different authors, right? Because it's different minds. And you know, one of the things that I came upon recently is staying calm under fire, right? And trying to detach yourself from the situation. You know, as you out there and as we're running, which I think running's a good example. Like, while you out there and you running and your feet are hurting, like my feet are hurting now, and you know, maybe a car is coming and you feel like it's kind of close to you, or some sketchy person is walking across the street, or somebody, you know what I mean, is trying to get next to you. And instead of, you know, listening to your immediate emotions that come to you, you know what I'm saying, or the immediate shock that comes to you, you kind of detach yourself from the situation. What I like to do is detach myself from the situation and think more logically about it. Like, wait a second, you know what I mean? Like, how do I need to react with that? And most of the time, the hasty reaction, that's in the Art of War. I still got that, right? Most of the time, the hasty reaction is foolish, right? It's not smart. It's not smart to act too quickly. Neither is it good to, you know, take too much time and not move with a sense of urgency, right? It's a balance between the two of them. So you don't want to act too fast. I got one time, me and my boy, we was sitting in the car. This is like 10 plus years ago, 20, maybe even 20, nah? 10, right? 10 to 15 years ago. We sitting in the car, hot boxing that joint. And this is like maybe early in the morning. We just got off work. And as we sitting there doing our thing, huh?
I said, that's disgusting.
This disgusting. Right? And as we doing our thing, a cop roll up. Right behind us. And I'm saying, huh?
I said, justice. Let's go.
Justice will be served.
Let's go. Let's go. I'm getting excited.
The cop pull up behind us, right? You know, the car is full of smoke. And, you know, my boy, he in the passenger seat, and like, oh, yo, what we about to do? You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, oh, shit, man, you want me I need to eat this shit, you know, scrambling and everything like that. And me, I'm just like looking in the rearview mirror, just looking like, right? Because the cop ain't do nothing yet. Who even know if he even noticed us, right? Which I doubt.
Yeah.
But he didn't do anything. But his presence there sent the car into a panic. You know what I mean? And I think that some people would have been like, yo, let's start the ignition. Let's make ourselves found. Like, and peel out. Then he gonna be like, let's go get it. You know what I mean?
That's what I would did.
That's what I think a couple people would have did, right? Or would have tried, or would have got taking the car, trying to hide stuff or whatever like that. It's like, yo, be easy, boys, be easy. You know? And ultimately, 9 times out of 10, that demeanor has always worked. Where it's like, yo, I know we losing right now. We losing the game right now. You know what I'm saying? Or a tragedy has befallen on the family right now. You know, and different principalities are like fighting against us and everything like now. We're not going to freaking act like the threat doesn't exist, but we're not going to give too much credence to the threat.
Credence.
You know what I'm saying? I don't buy into doing that type of stuff. I don't care about stuff like that because I feel like I do enough training in myself, physically, mentally, you know, emotionally, that I'm gonna be able to handle the situation that come. And all I need to do is in classic jujitsu is just like wait for it to come. Yeah. Wait for it to come to me before I start, you know, anticipating or not anticipating. What is it called, yo? Yeah, anticipating the whistle, anticipating the command, anticipating the cop trying to serve justice, right? Or the hardship, anticipating the hardship. That's what it basically is. And I think that a lot of people in the INQUIRES family, right, and outside of it, can get caught in that sometimes by anticipating hardship. It's gonna, you know what I'm saying? They make it 10 times harder because they put it in a harder context. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
You know, like, you ever run into people who, like, damn, this situation is gonna suck, right? We gotta drive 6 hours, right? Mm-hmm. Damn, this is gonna suck. And then you got somebody that's like, 6 hours? Oh my God, what am I going to do? Are we going to eat? You know, where's the bathroom? You know, and, you know, what we gonna do? Do we got enough gas? It's a whole bunch of worry. And that don't help nobody. That don't help the situation. It never has. It never has, and it never will.
Look, I absolutely hate going on trips with people like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, we gotta go get something to eat. We gotta go get like this. Yo, just relax. We'll be there in no time. If we just go forward. No, mm-hmm. and that's no point in that did I say we can't stop to get nothing to eat.
Like, for real.
At no point did I say we can't stop to get nothing to eat. I just said that let's go. Whatever it takes us.
I think that for most leaders, right, who listen to this podcast, like, I think that it's your role as a leader to keep the calm, man. Mm-hmm. When you the captain of your family, the captain of your business, you know what I'm saying, the captain of whatever type of organization it is, people, when they look into you for leadership, they looking for a calm demeanor. They don't need somebody who freaking out about stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? A lot of people feel like freaking out. If they not freaking out, then they don't take it seriously, or they not,
they don't care. Nah. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, you're right.
But I know that ain't gonna help. that ain't gonna help the situation. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We gotta. What I like to do is, like I said, detach. I don't anticipate hardship. I already assume it's going to be hard. Right? But I'm not gonna keep stacking. Sure, I'll come up with you think about the contingencies, of course, right? But I'm not gonna act like this is the hardest thing in the world. Or no, I'm confident in my team. I'm confident in the training that we do. And I know that when the mission comes around, we'll be able to accomplish it.
And you know what? A lot of people be like they want you to panic, and in order for you to, you know, and what they try to do for you to panic, they try to make it seem like that your boss's boss is coming in. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or something like that. Hey, you know the CEO gonna be in here.
Yeah. Talk about.
You know what? You know who panic and stuff like that? Shady people panic and stuff like that. People that's doing stuff the incorrect way. If I'm doing things to the best of my ability, you know what I'm saying? I'm not even gonna say to the best of my ability, because everybody does have that gear that they don't really know about. You know what I'm saying? You got your everyday gear, and then you got that gear that you don't know that you can tap into. So I'm not saying that you're giving your absolute best and you can't go any further. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody, once pressure is met, you know what I'm saying? Just like a roll of toothpaste. Once you start pushing on it, then you know what I mean? You think the toothpaste is empty. Once you start pushing on it, then that extra come out. So it is like that. You were like that too, in far as your effort that you put in to your everyday life. You might drain the tube out, but that little effort is when you roll that out, you know what I mean? You roll it up and then get that last bit out. But anyway, I say that to say this. When you say, oh, the CEO or your CEO or your whatever, they're coming to check this. The people that have been doing things wrong or half-assed the whole time, those are going to be the people that are, oh, I got to do this. The building's on fire. Oh, how am I going to? If you know, this is why you don't do shady things, honestly. This is why you don't act in shade, because everything that's done in the dark will come to light. You know what I'm saying? Everything that's done in the dark will come to light. So look, the advice that I have for everybody, and if you don't believe that I stay calm in situations, you can ask anybody that has ever been around me work-wise, whether they like me or they not, or they don't. One thing they're gonna tell you that Walt Mars do, he's gonna be like, you know, it is what it is. Continue to move forward. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is that a lot of people don't do is they don't believe that they are doing things correctly. They don't believe that they're doing things the right way.
Okay.
That's what causes the panic.
It's in addition to it being some people who do a half-ass or who are doing a shitty job, you got some people who don't think that it's a lack of confidence in the job.
Yep. So you got people that just don't, you know, you got people that just doing it half-ass, or and it's crazy because the people that put on that I don't care type attitude, those are the people that panic when it comes down to the, oh yeah, hey, your CEO coming down. Yeah, the people that just doing that know that they're doing that half-ass job, that know that they're not putting in the work, those are the people that panic. When it came down to, I remember I had two PFT failures. I had two people that failed the PFT, right? And everybody, and they was looking at me, right? They was looking at me like, hey, these two people failed the PFT. I had just got to the shop. But one of the things that I did when I first came to the shop is I implemented, hey, we will be PTing and we will be running and stuff like that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? When it came down to, hey, the Sergeant Major coming down to see you, I'm like, let him come.
Bring his ass.
You know what I mean? And that wasn't no like, oh, let him come, I can take him. That was on some, hey, let him come, because I set the plan in place immediately when I saw it. Not because that I knew this was coming up, because I saw that these guys were borderline, you know what I'm saying, with what's name. We need to implement this plan so that we can move forward. So, you know what I'm saying? So like And lo and behold, guess what?
What?
My shop ended up all getting first class, 100%.
And the failing, 2 failures.
Come on.
Wow.
100% first classes.
That's awesome. At first class, y'all, for those of you who don't know, the first class is nearly perfect.
That's not say perfect. Top.
Not
It's top.
perfect.
It's top. It's the top. It's the top tier.
It's the top tier.
Before you can, all right. So they do have a 285 to 300 range. That's like obviously your elite, but top tier is your first class.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, like in all this stuff, this happens. It's like this. It's like this. Listen, I'm not gonna panic. I'm gonna show you in my change. I'm gonna show you in my change, man. Like when the rubber meets the road, I'm gonna show you in my change, and that is how we're gonna go forward. That's how we're gonna move forward. You can go ahead and do the person over you can do as much yelling as they want. The person over you can do as much whatever corrections that they feel that they need to do. Oh, hey, do what you do, run your company. Especially if you're working with somebody, look, remember, they're gonna run their company how they feel they're gonna run their company.
Mm-hmm.
Let them run their company how they're gonna run their company. Let them run their department how they're gonna run their department. But you know what I'm saying? All you can do is focus on the moving forward, yo. And doing that by actually implementing the changes and being the person that you know you are.
You know, taking ownership over taking ownership over yourself and the people in your charge.
I'm glad you're reading the Academy of Leadership, right? I'm glad you're reading this because you don't understand, and I want y'all to go back to chapter 2 or chapter 3
of extreme ownership.
No, chapter 3 of the podcast.
Oh yeah.
I want y'all to go all the way back when Brandon B. Horace himself was completely against extreme ownership.
No, I was no.
Whoa. Hey, go back. It's already recorded. Recorded.
Okay.
Go back and look when he was completely against extreme ownership, and all I gotta say is how the times have changed.
Check this out. Can I say something for a second? Right? What I said to you, and I was reading the preface and the introduction, is something that they mentioned, right? Is that some people take extreme ownership to the extreme.
As you should.
Right? And he said, that is not the point of what we were saying, right?
Yeah.
And he was like, what we were trying to say, because he was saying that extreme ownership leads to like micromanagement, right? Because you don't want it to fail. You don't want whatever the thing that you're doing to fail. So you take it all on yourself, right? So you either micromanaging or you burning out, you know? And he said it has to be a dichotomy, which like it has to be a balance between extreme ownership and he called it in the book decentralized command, right? Yeah. Like give people, you got to delegate authority, what we call in the call.
They mentioned that in extreme ownership. Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
When I felt like you were talking about it, you was like, it's on me.
But the thing is, if you are the leader,
yes,
and you had to place the people for the decentralized command, you had to place them people in authority. That's on you. You made the wrong decision to place such and such who we thought was a good fit, but he wasn't a good fit.
Mm-hmm.
That's on you. That is on you.
Yeah. Okay.
But you disagreed in chapter 4.
Nah, I'm not.
Now here we are in chapter 63.
Yeah, it's like 70 now.
It's like 74. Now in 74, what?
Yeah, to see how how the world, it just comes around. What goes around comes around.
You agree all of a sudden. Hey, look,
I ain't say I
goes around, comes back around. I thought I told you that the name thing. It goes around, comes back around. www.theenchiridionteam.com. Get your merch. That's a banging hoodie. I gotta find a vendor for that hoodie because like I said, I lost mine.
I get complimented on this hoodie all the time, man.
That hoodie is dope. That hoodie is dope. I gotta find a vendor. We'll talk about that offline, but www.theenchiridionteam.com. Get your merch. Get your sit down meeting with us. Like, subscribe. YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, all of the above. The Inquiridion Team, Inquiridion Team by Twitter. What are you talking about? Remember to love, live, laugh, read, start early. Peace.
Peace.